So McKinley Vineyards, they've been around for, I want to say 30 years maybe at this point.
Okay.
And they have 30 acres of vines in Chehalem Mountains, so Newburgh area. And they're one of the kind of old school producers in Oregon. He's a true vigneron, which means that he's like he farms a vineyard himself and he makes the wine himself.
Okay.
You know, kind of does everything, and that doesn't really happen very much in Oregon. So I think his wines are very, very special because of that.
Aren't you interested in doing that?
Yes, I am.
I'll drink the bottle.
Okay, so both of these are the same wine. So they're both 2010.
Okay.
So they're exactly the same. Brick House, they're one of the first to be biodynamic in Oregon.
What does that mean?
They farm according to biodynamic standards, which is like organic, but even more intricate, and it's more about like things that you add to the soil and take the whole ecosystem.
Google that.
Yeah, Google that. You take the whole ecosystem into consideration because it's all about balance and vitality.
So the synergies of everything.
Synergy,
Okay,
yeah, exactly,
I understand.
exactly. So it's organic farming is about like not adding chemicals to your vineyard in a sense, but biodynamic is much more intricate than that.
I will drink that.
Yeah. And so these are both the same wine, 2005, and the same cuvee, Les Dijonais, which I believe is a reference to the clone that is here. So the clone of Pinot that is planted is Dijon clone, so that's why he's named it Les Dijonais. So it's
They clone grapes.
the clone of the variety of Pinot Noir.
Okay.
Yep. So these are two of the exact same wine. So this very special wine here, and they're out of Newburgh.
Okay.
Okay. And then Evesham Wood, long favorites of mine in Oregon. That's where he works. So they planted the vineyard in 1986, and Cuvée J is their top wine that they make every year. So this is definitely one of the best vineyards of wines made in Oregon every year, in my opinion. And with this one, it's the same cuvée. So he makes only 6 barrels of this wine every year. So it's no more than 150 cases. And this is 2009, and this is 2006. But it's the same vineyard, same winemaking, just I'll look at 2 different vintages.
Okay.
And my recommendation would be to drink the older vintage first.
Why is that?
Just has more time in the bottle. It's more evolved.
I see.
More mature.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I will drink that.
Okay. Moving on. So Belpont, they're in Carleton, and they're like an old school producer also. The winemaker is like very involved with the vineyard and the winemaking process. And this is a single vineyard bottling from 2011, which is a vintage that I really like. So lovely wines. I've been buying a lot of these wines over the years because I'm a fan. So I hope you and I have the same taste in wines. Because these are all my favorites.
I hope so too.
You're getting a box of my favorites. So this is
kidding.
back to Evesham Wood. This is Les Puy Sec, so the estate vineyard. It's the same vineyard that Cuvée J comes from. This is just a barrel selection from Les Puy Sec. So this is the entire vineyard, the entire
I see.
original vines, and then the winemaker picks out his 6 favorite barrels to make Cuvée J. So this is just like a part of the greater vineyard.
Okay.
If that makes sense. And then the last, and these are 2 of the exact same wines, both the same vintage and the same vineyard.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And with Cameron is amazing producer in Dundee Hills. And John Paul is the winemaker. He's quite the personality, but he makes very old school wines also. So here you've got 2 vintages, 7 and 8. There's a lot of collectors that are really enthusiastic about Cameron, but very different style of wine in Dundee Hills versus Amity Hills. So another thing to pay attention to, like once you drink Dundee Hill Pinots versus Amity Hills, you'll see a big difference.
Okay.
Yeah. And then here he's stated the fact that he works with non-irrigated vines, as does Evesham Wood. In fact, I think this entire box would be all dry farm vineyards. So this little symbol here shows us that it's from the Deep Roots Coalition, so committed to dry farm vineyards, meaning no irrigation, which is a minority in Oregon. So, there you go.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is so nice of you to do. I really appreciate it.
Well,
I
enjoy
will.
them. I want feedback.
Well, you'll get it, but I would like to share these, if that's all right.
Yes. Mine's best to be shared. Best when
Oh, I
shared.
think I forgot this.
There we go. Okay.
Thank you.
Ciao.